Hello, I'm callsign Dashi, and welcome back. Today's video is a little different. I decided I wanted to spray my M4 for that tactical look, and thought I would make a video in the process. So this is how it went. Well, that's enough of that. I really couldn't resist. I want to start off by saying I had no real idea what I was planning here, other than I wanted to paint the RIF. The only prep work I've done was to watch a YouTube video on the topic, and then obviously I had to disassemble the parts of the RIF, namely the stock, suppressor, handguard, rail covers and grip. I did have the PEQ box out there, but I decided not to paint it at the time. I didn't prime them with anything, just covered the holes and screws with some masking tape so that the screws would go back into place okay. The one tip I did take away from the video that I did watch was slow movements, short bursts of paint on top, just to get an even spread. And also, I want to note, I have cut and sped these clips up because nobody wants to watch an hour-long video of paint drying, literally. So that's the first coat done on everything. The other side of the stock and suppressor will obviously need done, and some touch-ups along the way. Did make a mess up on the stock there, as you can see at the top of it, but that comes to get rectified later on. So now everything's sufficiently dry, I touch up the bits and pieces that needed touched up, as well as the other side of the suppressor and stock. I had thought about just doing the tan look, however I ended up grabbing this piece of mesh face covering and spraying some green and then brown paint through it, just moving the face covering slightly in the process between sprays just to see how that looked. So as you can see, it actually starts to turn out okay. I actually quite like the look. I'm quite impressed with it. So after doing all that, I take some black spray paint and spray it at a greater distance than I had been doing with the rest of the paints. It's just to dull down the bright look of the tan and give it that bit more worn out look. Once all that's done and you're happy with it, it's just a matter of leaving it to dry for 20, 30, 40 minutes, however long it takes your paint to dry. This one was quite quick drying paint, thankfully, so I didn't have to wait that long. So finally, this is the RIF beforehand. Notice some of the screws are missing because I had took it apart and then put it back together quickly. And this is the RIF afterwards. Quite a different look. This is the RIF in game before it had been painted, and then this is it after it had been painted. Thank you all for watching. This has been a fun little project and I'm really happy with the results. If you do have any specific questions about spraying or anything you want to know, drop a line down below. And as always, if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Until next time.